Welcome to By the Numbers with Belfast Celtic. I'm FM Tahiti, and I hope you're all doing well. Thanks for joining me with this. What a difference changing a player makes. Well, changing a player role makes. So actually, I've not gone as far as I said I would from the last match. So last recorded match was when we managed to scrape through against Chimney Corner. If you look at the schedule, you can see we've got a 3-0 win against Moyola Park. Not only that, 3 goals all coming from Dare Rooney. So if you remember from the last few minutes of the previous video, I mentioned that I think Dare Rooney might be on his, not last legs, but he had a couple of games left to kind of save his position here because he's on far too much money. He's on like £250 per appearance. He's going to kill the club, I think, if we keep him on. And he's kind of giving me an easy option because he wasn't doing much. Like, he hadn't scored anything in any competition at that stage. But last match, he scored 3. So 2 from a through ball, 1 from a set piece. Real hoofball kind of goals. And I've changed the tactic a bit, and one of the things I changed was, let's find it, a new tactic, hoof harder, hoof longer. I changed him from a poacher into a pressing forward, so back to the original kind of plan. All backs are on defence, stuff like that. A few changes to this. We've gone back to attacking, high tempo. Let's go attacking slightly wider now to try and get a few crosses in, hitting early, which we always were before, rolling it out. And then out of possession, we've stretched this a lot more as well. Try and I'm hoping that by increasing the distance, increases the number of long balls that go through by default. But he took to it pretty well. Robinson also played in the last match. So I thought I'd come back early, see if he can do it again, get it on camera. It'd be nice to have a win on camera, because it's been a while. Well, like a proper win, not a penalty win against a non-league team. And also, Donegal Celtic, who we're playing now, are our rivals. They're our local rivals. They also got promoted this season. These kits look like they're going to clash horribly, if I'm looking at this correctly. Ooh, this looks bad. Yeah. Sorry, I've been thrown off completely, but they're our local rivals, and they also got promoted this season, so they're kind of our relegation rivals. But they're above us, they've got a point more than we do at this stage. So that'll be a good one to come back for. We might just do this one, depending on how the match goes. It might be a terrible one to actually look at. He'll get a thing. Swiss Army Knife, Josh Lynch. Yep. Actually, it's not as bad. Green and black, and we are green and white. See why we're rivals now. It's that simple. So Robinson's on instead of McManus. McManus is not even on the bench because I put Gordon on because he can play on the left. And then Warwick can play left and right. Mulhund rejected the bids that came in for him. Oh, they've got a Rooney as well. Copycats. So the match against Moyola Park was interesting in that we soaked up pressure for about 20 minutes. It looked like it was all them. And then suddenly we kind of just got into it, started producing chances. It was comfortable by the end. I think Rooney could have had 4 easily. Oh, close. Get it out. So just soaking up the pressure from Donegal Celtic for the moment. Oh, Mitchell. Wrong-footed everyone there with that because it hit the wall. One shot's all we've managed so far. Get it out. That is some lucky... I was going to say lucky defending, but it's just luck, isn't it? There's no real defending going on. They seem a lot better than us. Worryingly better than us. You've got the same badge as us. It leaves the other, like, it's the pre-made badge that it automatically creates for squads. It doesn't have the actual logos, but yeah, not even a different colour scheme. Interesting. Got a lot of people forward. That was kind of... It looked like we defended it reasonably well right at the end then. As in, like, we looked like we got a block in. We almost got the ball again. Come on. Do better. A big Rooney up and he's done nothing this match. Go on. Well, it's another chance. Go long. Must be someone in the box at this stage. Oh, full by Lynch. Or Robinson, put someone through. Don't do it yourself. Penalty. Probably went too hard. I think that was a generous penalty, to be honest. That was the worst of everything. Not only did he hit the post, but by hitting the post it meant he couldn't have the rebound. I regret that, I think. Mitchell in. Oh, that's around a bit of a scramble. They're back in. Interesting. Come into it a little bit more now, but there's still, 12 shots to our 5. Only 3 on target to our 2 there, so... Is ignoring a lot of the woodwork that they've rattled. Not happy. There we go. That's done the job. Have to do for the moment. It's one of those matches where a draw would be okay. We'll have to ignore the rivalry and accept a draw if that's the case, but... It'd be good if we could carry on our winning ways. Penalty was our chance. Right. Ben Mitchell's not doing well and he's got a yellow card. Let's just take him off. Wilson and Declan around. They're on the right sides. It's only the 52nd minute. He was definitely struggling there. Don't know what that was, Clark. I feel like they're sitting pretty deep. Nope, nothing doing from that one. I think Donegal are going to get relegated. We're more likely to get relegated than them as it stands. Oh, what a shot. That's painful to concede, isn't it? They deserve to go. But, not a screamer. Is that a bug? It's only happened once. It could be a bug. Something happens once, it's not normally a bug. Long shots were pretty powerful in the beta, but first one I've seen since the new one. Okay, so Rooney's injured. Malik can come on. Maybe this is Rooney's way of giving us a get out. Maybe he knows those 3 goals were a flash in the pan. We'll get something from this. I'm just going to come back in the same episode for another match. There's no data stuff yet to do this season because we've not got enough data to collect. Oh, Dempster. Oh, Dempster saving you all some pain because he scored. I'm probably not going to play another match now. And there we go. First goal of the season for him. Oh, Mitchell. Oh, look at that. A rocket. He's had a few attempts. That's Arthur. That was a quick change around. Yeah, that's poor keeping. More than anything, that is poor keeping. Suddenly we're in third position in the table now because of that. Yeah, we need to collect a bit more data before we do too much. General trend that I'm seeing is that our XG isn't much better than it was last season. In our opening games anyway. But we're also giving a lot away on Mallet. There we go, making it look easy now. But that was before the tactics change. So the XG for the past 2 games has been reasonably high. We are getting more opportunities in and around the box rather than long range ones. Even that's a zone 5 shot. If you've seen the expected goals video or read the expected goals post, you see that's a zone 5 from Mitchell there. There we go, 3-1. It's not quite as good as 3-0 in the last match, but it'll do. I'll just have to see what's happened to Rooney, whether his leg's fallen off. A good win over our rivals as well, that should be a nice boost. 26 points is what we got last season, so we're getting there. About 1 to 2 days, it'll be fine. Again, I'm going to give him a few more games if by the schedule. If by the end of October he's not got a reasonably healthy total. Because these 3 are the only goals he's scored so far. If he's not doubled his tally by then, at least, then I think I'm going to have to let him go. In the league, that is. We'll see. I think we'll end there. We'll gather more stats. Looks like we might be producing more kind of XG data, so if we look at this match and the analysis. Look at all of this. When it's saved, blocked, woodwork, whatever. We've only had 3 that definitely outside the box, 2 on the edge. That's much better, which means these ones are more likely to go in. We look at the Moyola Park one. Same again. There's only 3 or 4 outside the area for definite. Majority being in better positions. We go back to where we were for, say, the Armagh match, which we did have on screen. Just fewer shots generally, so almost half outside the box. Against Linfield, won't be that many shots, will there? Well, getting more central again. Chimney corner. Yes, so we are gradually improving compared to last season when we had a lot more outside the box. We are generally bringing this back down. But thanks very much for watching this episode, a bit shorter than the others, and we'll come back later on, maybe the start of or middle of October. We'll see what Rooney's fate is and how our data is starting to shape up.